Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
It is Wednesday, mid-hump day, whatever you want to call it.
That's right.
And if you hear some thunder and whatever, yeah, we're under a little thunderstorm and all that. But you know what? We just thought, hey, let's go ahead and get this devotion started, whether it's storming or not, right? Yeah. And today's title, that's right, you've seen self-examination. Self-examination. That could mean a lot of things, right? What does it come to your mind as soon as you hear the word self-examination? Could mean many things. It does mean many things. So leave a comment in the comment section and let us know right now, right off the bat. And we're going to get into this, right?
That's right.
Oh yeah, you didn't, but
Let's just
it's all right.
rewind it.
Yeah, rewind it back and redo it.
Yeah. Welcome to another episode of The Good News from Your Nation.
That's right.
Hey, I said that perfect.
Heck yeah. You're getting better after about 50 of them. So yeah, May 8th, 2024, self-examination, Psalm 139. We are definitely still in Psalms, and I'm glad. Most of the time in these devotions, it'll hit one or two Psalms and then bounces on through, because it's like it tries to cover a greater volume of the Bible, each section through, but this staying on it, but through it, so, and this Psalm 139 is another all-time classics, okay, all-time favorite. And yes, we have a big fly in here. You're probably going to hear him. So whatever.
Golly.
It's flies and everything else this morning coming in for the daily devotion. So here we go with Psalm 139. To the chief musician, a psalm of David. O Lord, thou hast searched me and known me. Thou knowest my downsetting and my uprising. Thou understand my thoughts afar off. Thou compasseth my path and my lying down, and art acquainted with all my ways. For there is not a word in my tongue, but lo, O Lord, thou knowest it altogether. Thou hast beset me behind and before, and laid thy hand upon me. Such knowledge is too wonderful for me. It is high, I cannot attain unto it. Where shall I go from thy spirit? Or where shall I flee from thy presence? If I ascend up into heaven, thou art there. If I make my bed in hell, behold, thou art there. If I take the wings of the morning and dwell in the uttermost parts of the sea, even there shall thy hand lead me, and thy right hand shall hold me. If I say, surely the darkness shall cover me, even the night shall be light about me. Yea, the darkness hideth not from thee, but the night shineth as the day. The darkness and the light are both alike to thee. For thou hast possessed my reins, thou hast covered me in my mother's womb. I will praise thee, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are thy works, and that my soul knoweth right well. My substance was not hid from thee, when I was made in secret and curiously wrought in the lowest parts of the earth. Thy eyes did see my substance, yet being unperfect, and in thy book all my members were written, which in continuance were fashioned, when as yet there was none of them. How precious also are thy thoughts unto me, O God! How great is the sum of them! If I should count them, they are more in number than the sand. When I awake, I am still with thee. Surely thou wilt say, the wicked, O God, depart from me, therefore, ye bloody men. For they speak against thee wickedly, and thy enemies take thy name in vain. Do not I hate them, O Lord, that I hate thee? And am not I grieved with those that rise up against thee? I hate them with perfect hatred. I count them my enemies. Search me, O God, and know my heart. Try me, and know my thoughts. and see if there be any wicked way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting. That is one awesome psalm.
It's beautiful.
That David poured, man alive.
He poured it out.
The power of the truth of all that. You know, he knew the power. He knew what God is all about. Just like verse 12, yea, the darkness hide not from thee, but the night shineth as the day. The darkness and the light are both alike. So see?
Isn't that just beautiful? Like,
yeah,
it's just peaceful.
Right. In him, there is no darkness.
No, because he's light.
That's right. Man. So, self-examination, and then, you know, right here in verse 23 and 24, search me. I hate looking down all the time, guys, and grabbing my glasses, but I can't help it. I'm going bald, losing my eyesight. I mean,
yeah, you are, honey.
Got wrinkles that overlap other wrinkles. So here we are, okay?
I don't have a wrinkle.
You know, search me here. Yeah, but 23 and 24 says, search me, O God, and know my heart. Try me and know my thoughts. And see if there be any wicked way in me. And lead me in the way everlasting. Yeah, I mean,
that should be wrote on the wall.
Right, that's right. And one of the a big verse that I've always seemed to quote to Cynthia when we're sitting around or whatever, you know, verse 14, I will praise thee, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are thy works, and that my soul knoweth right well.
You guys, we're all wonderfully and fearfully made.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yes, it is. It sure is. And
you've read that verse to me for a lot of years.
Yeah. So, David pours it out saying that, you know, when I lie down, you're there. When I wake up, you are there. If I'm ascended into heaven, you are there. If I make my bed in hell, you are there. If I go to the uttermost parts of the earth or sea, you are there. That's power, y'all. That's power.
That to me is like speechless.
Peace. And like you said a minute ago, peace. And then feeling those arms around us, holding you tight, you know.
Yes.
So here we go with the self-examination daily devotion here. Self-examination is a painful yet needed process. David, realizing this, begins Psalm 139, recognizing God's omniscience and omnipresence. Both characteristics of God are a definite help for our self-examination. Reason? What's the reason? We are usually oblivious to our faults and blind to any hint of their surfacing. Wow. We are usually oblivious to our faults and blind to any hint of their surfacing. So we got faults, but this clearly says that we are usually oblivious to our faults and blind to anything of them coming to the surface. So David reminds us that God knows us. He knows that our only sitting and rising, our coming and going, you know, doing this, doing that, going here, going there. He knows all this, but he also knows our thoughts. I mean, do you ever think about that? He reminds us that there is not a single place where we can hide from God's eyes. Self-examination hurts. No one could enjoy feeling as Peter did the night he denied Jesus. Matthew 26:74 and 75. But we often need to face ourselves. Paul writes, examine yourselves, whether you be in the faith, prove your own selves. 2 Corinthians 13:5. So, we need to examine ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And it would hurt if you dug up and God showed you one of your faults and one of those come to the surface. You'd be like, I'm not like that, am I? I don't do that, do I?
Not me. Right.
And we all are very subject to doing that. And we all have faults. Okay?
I know I got so many faults, I couldn't even start counting, honestly.
Because it says, for we all have sinned, we have all fallen short of the glory of God. Because we can't be him. We can't get close to him.
Mm-mm.
He makes that closeness available through our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. And so here we go. Yeah, so Paul, examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. If we see our sin but haven't been caught, we tend to excuse ourselves with rationalizations. So if we see our sin but we haven't been caught, we tend to excuse it.
Like that's an excuse for what I did wrong.
Right. But David's prayer eliminates all our resistance and self-deceit. And it says, read Psalm 139, 23 and 24. That's a prayer to improve your soul. And we did read it again, but I'm going to read it again. Psalms 139, 23 and 24. This is what we say to ourselves for a self-examination. Search me, O God, and know my heart. Try me and know my thoughts, and see if there be any wicked way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting. So yeah, he said, search me, know me, try me, know my thoughts, and see if there be any wicked way in me, and lead me. And that's the only way we're going to be able to have peace and security. That peace and security to know that in the dark world, it ain't dark when you got God. When God's in your life and God's showing you what you're doing and what you need to focus on and all that, he is your light in a dark world. I'd be safe to say that most people would agree that we're living in a dark world, dark times.
Yeah. That's
very disturbing everywhere you turn. Just this morning, we had, I think it was 14 cops and an ambulance, maybe two, but one ambulance for sure that's come up here on the mountain because somebody just decided to shoot their girlfriend. So there's chaos and there's darkness and there's sadness and pain everywhere. But we can have that peace and that security, though, if we just hang tight and hold on to him, because we are his creation. We are wonderfully and fearfully made. Okay? You are special. You are worth. You're unique. That's what, Cynthia's always said. You're worth. Why? Because he made you for you. Yeah, there ain't nobody like you. Ain't nobody like Cynthia. There ain't nobody like me.
Think about that.
Right.
You guys.
So whenever he says, I want to know you, well, let him know you. Because he already knows you more than you know yourself anyways.
Don't it amaze you that he even knows all the hairs on your head?
Yeah. I mean, he knows your thoughts.
Yeah.
So you ain't pulling one on God. You're pulling one on somebody here and there along the way. And, we've all done it. But guess what? That little voice or whatever, maybe or maybe not, telling you that you didn't hide it from God.
Yeah.
And
isn't that the conscience?
Yeah.
Conscience.
So anyways, I love that Psalm 139. And I just love David,
I do
so
too.
Yeah.
We just need to do a border and write all kind of Bible verses in here.
Yeah, good.
So I can remember them.
That's right. Yeah. Well, it does help. So we appreciate y'all watching. We're going to get out of here and, wait for, I guess, some more thunderstorms.
That's exciting.
Yeah. And hopefully everybody's safe out there from all these storms that's been popping up over the past couple weeks, each day and each night, through the night. And it's just, it's kind of scary. But you know what? We'll get through it, and we can get through it together. And especially with, him looking out for us. So we'll see y'all on the next one. Appreciate you watching. Hit the thumbs up and leave us a comment. Subscribe to this channel because it does help this channel get out there. And we'll see you all on, the beautiful next one.
That's right.
Peace out. Love you all. Yeah.
And you guys, I just want to say, please don't ever give up, because you're so special.
Yeah.
And you have a beautiful purpose.
That's right.
You have a purpose.
Yeah.
Sing that today, you guys, that you've got a purpose.
That's right.
So that being said, you guys, we'll see you on the beautiful next one. Love you guys so much.
Yep. Appreciate it. See ya.